Welcome once again, listeners, and this is Fate's Rest. Today, we have with us, on a solo adventure, Miss Yulbie.
Woohoo!
I won't go over too much of what we did last time because just listen in. You know what happened. We are going to pick up pretty quickly where our scene is zooming in on something Yulbie has seen a million times. Now, as Yulbie wakes up, none of her friends are nearby. The gods aren't there. The other pact holders aren't there. She's alone. Or, friend-wise, she is alone. Otherwise, she is in this very busy city of Bastion. And I think you stand at the gates leading out into the desert. And you've kind of been taken back, and you're reliving a moment from when you first left after becoming the champion. And you're looking out of the gates of the city into the wide open desert.
Now, do I know everything to have been my past? Is my past? Am I dreaming kind of vibe?
That's kind of what it's like, a lucid dream.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense. Like you can feel it. You know this has happened, and but you have control over yourself. You have what's the word? I can't think of the word today, but you have control. Like you can move around.
I can move around in this dream and interact. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think you'll be staring out into the great vastness of the desert and freedom, and vaguely remembering all the past events that just happened in episode before. She'll look at her arms and the lack of armor that she's got on, and check out her old clothes, which were basic traveling gear, not even fancy yet. Look back out. Be a little stumped for a minute. Squint, probably because it's daytime.
Oh, it's bright day too, and it's desert, so the sun's reflecting off of the sand.
I think she appreciates all the dry warmth and heat. And she'll look back into the city, then back out into the desert. She'll reach for her shoulder to see if her little Doris is still there.
Doris. That's what you named the
little armadillo thing? I'm pretty sure.
It actually is there. You're in a dream, so it actually is there.
Okay, cool. I was like, well, I'm glad you're still here, little buddy. But I suppose if we're back to adventure again, then we just do what we did last time. Went pretty well. And I think she'll start walking out. Follow the road that she aimlessly followed the last time.
Yeah. And you're walking. And time passes a little bit. This road is always relatively busy this time of year, but this time it's not. And you remember that the first time you walked down this road, it was ridiculously busy. There's carts going to and from, there's crowds of people. You made pretty quick time to the port, but
yeah,
this time there's no one here.
Yeah, I bet you would have even hopped onto a cart and sat on the back, eat their bread. But if they're not here this time, she'd be like, well, darn it, that was the best bread I think I've ever had, and it's not here.
you're walking. You're starting to get tired. It feels like you've been walking for hours. And up ahead, you see off to the side a man pulled up on a rock, poking at a fire. And there's a couple of other rocks laid around, like a little makeshift campsite or way station.
Yeah, she'll go over and bug him. Hi, good afternoon, evening-ish.
And you look at this man. He's bundled up in what a normal desert dweller would wear. It's loose-fitting clothes, and there's a headscarf and a really, really old, weathered, almost like cowboy hat, but it's more flat-brimmed.
Mm-hmm.
And all you can see is the strip of eyes, but his strip of his eyes between his nose and his forehead. And the skin has that grayish tint that a drow would have.
Cool.
And he looks up. Howdy, stranger.
Well, we don't have to be strangers anymore. Call me Yulbie.
Name's Jack.
Oh. I have a friend named Jack. But you definitely don't look like him unless you are him. Because sometimes he pretends to be other people.
Jack. It's a very common name. Wouldn't be surprised if you don't know half a dozen of them.
Well, if I remember to ask for their names, probably. But that's not always the case. So maybe I do know half a dozen, I just didn't ask them, and now I kind of feel bad. Mind
He chuckled.
if I join you for a moment?
Sure, pull up a rock.
I will go and push up a rock.
He's poking at this little brush fire that he's made for a campfire. Reaches in his pack, pulls out this piece of wrapped food. Care for some honey bread?
Ah, that would be amazing. Thank you.
He splits it in half and hands you half of it.
I'll take half of it, and then I will look in my bag to even see what snacks I've got. I don't even remember what snacks she's got when she first exited the city. Probably like your basic hardtack, and nothing else too fancy.
So they wouldn't have hardtack in Bastion because of where it's at. It'd probably be cactus jerky and maybe some crackers. Not even hardtack, just regular crackers.
I'll take some of those out and splits at half-seas and offer.
He obliges. Well, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
So what brings you out here in the middle of nowhere?
She'll look around and up, then back to where she thinks she's going, and back where she came from. Then back to the guy. Well.
Hold on. As you look around, the road is gone.
Mm-hmm.
And for miles and miles, you see nothing but flat desert. In every direction.
Oh. She'll look stumped for a second. Then look back to him. I don't know. I was just traveling and walking, and now the road's gone.
Well, Perhaps we were brought together by some divine conspiracy, or maybe the fates just decided, hey, go be there.
I believe that. That happens to me more often than I'd like to think.
My wife believed very heavily in the fates.
Yeah? I know there used to be this. Well, used to be. I assume it still exists. There is this tavern. I believe they call it Fate's Rest, and all you need is a door and a key.
Door and a key. You mean... And he kind of pulls a really old bronze iron, or like an iron-colored key. It's really patinaed. Almost looks like it's this green bronze color. Like this.
I don't remember if it's that color, but yeah. I'm gonna feel my...
You don't always need a door, as long as you have the key.
I haven't tried without a key before. Or, I guess, without a door. I've had the key. I'm gonna feel my pockets, see if I have the key.
You do. You have one of the keys you'll have.
Ah, sweet. Man, she doesn't know. She's dreaming. She assumes she doesn't even have her usual backpack of stuff. It's been a weird time. She'll take out her key. You're like, haha, here.
Ooh, fancy one.
Yep, pretty fancy, but it is my key. I haven't tried without a door.
Yeah. All you gotta do is close your eyes and just believe there's a door in front of you sometimes. I've had it work for me a couple times, but I tend to not be able to stay there very often or very long.
Well, it is an inn, so you can't stay there forever. It's not a house or a home. Maybe to the people that live there permanently, but that's their place of work and that's their business. Everybody else is kind of just a guest. You know?
Yeah, well, I think it's mainly because I've been wandering these deserts for nigh on 2,000 years almost.
Why?
I lost someone very important to me, and it cost someone else very important to me their life.
Well, that sucks. I'm sorry. You need help in fixing it or finding them?
No, this is my burden to bear. Though I do appreciate the sentiment.
Well, you're welcome. But you know you can't tend to get things done when there's more people involved, right? It's never bad to ask for help.
Never. You know, there was always someone else that always said that too. You might be right.
Mm-hmm. I tend to surprise most folk. She'll grin.
You kind of remind me a lot of this person that would always tell me these wise sayings all the time.
What were they like?
Well, she was fierce and strong, a bit goofy, fun-loving, could swing an axe with the best of them.
Oh. Yes. I love them already. Is the lady? Even more. Look, check this out. She'll try it. She definitely has her axe. She definitely had her axe when she left Bastion.
Oh, yeah.
She'll show off the axe and be like, "This is my pride and joy. My little baby."
This man, as you show off the axe and you're doing this little show, he sits speechless. You see his eyes wide. He uncovers his face. It is a drow man. Heavily scarred face. Eyes a very brilliant color of yellow. And this whitish maroon hair.
Whitish maroon?
Whitish maroon. It's like a faded maroon. It's almost white.
Like dusty.
Yeah.
I gotcha. Cool.
And he says, You know, miss, I think you did succeed in helping me today.
Yeah?
In fact, I haven't seen that axe in almost as long as this important person's been missing.
She'll think about this for a minute. 2 minutes. Well, I've had this axe for a very long time. Could I ask the name of your important person?
The one that's missing, her name is Jewelry.
Albright.
Yes. And he grins.
She'll like stop and then point at him. Oh,
Pats himself down.
you're supposed to be. Oh, you're. Oh, it's Trixie's.
I'm what?
This is tricky. Are you? Oh. Are you supposed to be my dad?
Well, if your dad's name is Jack Albright, then yes, I believe I might be. Is your mother Ira?
Yes. I did find out that, and I do know my dad's name's Jack, but I didn't ask about any family names. But I assumed yes.
I think I am. I think you're that person that went missing.
I think she'll put down her axe, and she's just gonna give him a big old bear hug. Like, lift him off his feet bear hug, you know?
Oh yeah, you can easily do this. He's a lot lighter than he looks.
Aha!
You got your mother's strength all right. He like winces and coughs as you squeeze him really hard.
Well, I'm very strong. I've broken many doors. It's been a good time.
Yeah, well, do you know how you got here?
Oh, no, not at all. I remember I was walking from Bastion, and then I was on the road, and it was kind of empty, and now I'm here. Before that, I'm pretty sure there was big magics going on with my little buddies. I don't even know where my friend Ray went. Do I even have the tattoo, Tex?
Yeah, the tattoo's there.
Well, she's kind of here, but I don't know where she is.
You're currently in kind of a plane in between. Not the astral plane or the mortal plane. Somewhere in between. You see, when you were about knee high to a grasshopper, you imagined a door in the room where you were sleeping. Matter of fact, in your crib. And you just waddled right through it.
Now I wonder why I did that.
That for the life of me is something I still have yet to figure out.
I probably wanted a snack, to be honest.
I think the caretaker said he said all he heard from the room was adventure, which was your first word.
Adventure's my first word?
Yes.
Well, now I call bullshit.
That's your mother's doing.
Oh. Well, I won't call as much bullshit then.
Your mother was always taking you on what she called adventures before she had to leave.
I think for a war, right?
Yes. She had obligations that she could not readily leave.
Yeah. That's what I hear about most families. They gotta do stuff and leave. But that's okay. Stuff happens.
He sits back down.
Just go sit back on her rock.
I know. And he kind of hangs his head a little bit, looking at his hands. I know your life probably hasn't been the easiest. You didn't get the life of a traditional child.
No, but it's been fun. I was a gladiator for a while. Fought big things.
Oh.
Yeah?
That sounds dangerous. Though kind of fun.
It was fun. I think I was dealing with more dangerous things after I left the arena, which is the funny part. And then I think she'd kind of like go in and explain the adventures she's been on. Basically after leaving Bastion to the temple, to after the temple, and the entire podcast so far.
Yeah. And he sits and he listens to all of your stories and all of your adventures. Quietly smiling the entire time, laughing along. And he says, "It sounds like you've had the greatest adventure so far."
So far. I still got a lot more to go.
That's why I said so far. Your mother always told me, so long as you draw breath, so long as a person draws breath, the adventure is always going.
Those are some good words to have.
And he looks off into the distance. You know, it's been a relief to finally see you and know that you're safe. Hell, to know that you're alive. But I think looks like your next appointment is calling. And he points off into the distance.
Well, I guess. What about you?
I'll be here for a little while longer, but I think I can finally leave this place.
Want to come along with? Like I said, it was fun when there's more people.
You know what? I think you'll see me when you wake up.
What, I'm dreaming?
That's the only way to reach the plane of dreams. These aren't regular sands you see everywhere.
Well, now I hope the sand tastes like the sugar.
More like pepper.
Ah, nuts. Oh well. Well, I'm not gonna try and eat the pepper sands. Well, she'll get up, dust off. But if I gotta keep on dreaming to get to the next part and wake up and see you, I guess that would be a good time too.
Yeah. The next thing shouldn't take too long, knowing what I know now. You are a lot like your mother.
Well, you should tell that to my friend. She'll pause a minute. You know what? I'll introduce you when we get there. I think it'll be more fun.
Sounds like a plan.
I think she's gonna awkwardly give him a head pat and then walk on.
He chuckles a little bit. And as you turn away towards the direction he pointed, off in the distance, you see the two-headed god, Asthar. When you turn back one last time to wave, he is no longer there.
Man, dreams are weird. Man, this is really why I only trance. This whole dreaming thing, super weird. She'll wave to Asthar this time.
The wolf head nods. The tiger head just looks solemn.
Good evening, afternoon, morning. Unsure what time of day it is, but hello.
Hello once again, godling. I have finished my assessment of you. The cat head speaks. As you look around, the scenery's changed a bit. It's no longer desert for endless miles, but now you stand in this plateau of different elevations of rocks, and in the background there is this large balance. These are our scales, the two heads speak.
Mm-hmm.
We have watched you. We have learned a lot about you and your deeds. And he begins to name off different things that he's seen. And the scales teeter back and forth and they balance, and then they go more to the side with behind the wolf head, and a little bit more. And we have deemed you more than worthy to have the blessing of the gods. unabashedly heroic and selfless, which is a trait that doesn't come very often for mortals.
I feel like I should probably teach more people how to do that then. They're not often around.
Honestly, we don't think that is something that can be taught.
Ha.
Yes. You are a oddity among your fellow mortals, Miss Yulbie. He's no longer calling you godling. Would you do your mother proud? And he steps forward about 4 steps and hands you, the tiger head sets the last gem in your hand.
I'll look at this gem.
Now, remind us all again which gems you currently have.
Which gems I currently have? I have a copper looking one that sits in the center of Yulbie's axe. And she has an amethyst stone, a brownish red fire opal, and a black and red ruby that sit in the other empty slots.
This one is a very deep green emerald. It's very clear, it's very shiny, and very well kept.
Oh, it's very pretty. Thank you very much. And I think she'll look at it. Look at her axe. Pop it into that last hole. This is the first one she's actually ever had to do herself. But I think she could figure that out.
When you pop this last gem into the axe, all of them glow in unison. And the axe changes a little bit. It's no longer this iron and black axe. It gains anywhere there was edges on it becomes gold, and the black hilt is now entwined with this single gold wire.
Cool.
And Ashtar says before leaving you, we hope that what is to come does not turn to violence. But if it does, please use Ira's axe, Fate's Edge, to give yourself the advantage. And know that justice is on your side.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Would it be weird to call you both good boys?
The wolf tail wags when you say that. No, it would not.
Okay. Great.
The tiger head still looks indifferent. And as he fades out, where our brethren have failed, we will always do our job with the utmost care. Remember, the scales of justice are always in favor of those who are right. He fades out.
I think she'll look stumped for a minute, watching them fade away. Also do like a little hand wave goodbye. She almost did a head pat, but then she was also like, I don't know if that's overreaching my bounds, so I'm not gonna do this one yet. The look was there, though.
As the scene around you fades back into the desert, and you look up, you notice you're standing at the port. You've been to this port before. You took a ferry here to the other continent, or a ship. Only this time, the ship in front of you is floating a little bit off the water. And from the side, you see Callie, you see Zug, Jack, the gatekeeper, now the other Jack, your father, and all of the pack holders waiting on board. And they wave towards you.
Oh, she'll grin. There you are!
The gatekeeper says, well, are you ready?
Of course!
Then let's do this.
And she'll get on the boat. Ready to go.
And as the boat begins to move off, Yulbie wakes up. And that is where we'll end.
Oh man. I am ready to see what she sees when she opens her eyeballs. Alright.
Yeah.
So. Should I do my thing, Tex?
Do it.
Okay. Hi, everyone. You've listened this far, and I wanted to take a moment to chat with you. Since I wanted to announce that I'll be stepping away from Fate's Rest to work on other projects and things. You'll still be able to find me on our Discord, my other podcasts, such as Lawful Stupid, and other various social medias. Like, really all of them. Like Twitter, Instagram, whatever, at abon.art. Check out my art stuff, it's cool. It's been super fun playing Yulbie and being in this campaign with Tex, Neko, and Silver. And I'm sad to go, but I'm really looking forward to closing this story and y'all listening to the finale. Like, I'm excited to participate in the finale. But we'll see how that's going. Or we'll go. Thanks for joining us on this adventure. So, like we always say,
we love you.
We love you.
Bye.
Bye.